Alright. We should be live, hopefully. Oh, my phone is going crazy. But yeah, we should be live now. And first, Tokyo stream for the channel, and also first stream of 2025. Even though the day is coming to an end, it is 5 a.m. back where I live, and it is, let's put this video on pause, it is 8:01 here in Tokyo right now. Excited about being here. Beginning of the day through most of the day was Happy New Year. What time is it? Yeah, it's a New Year back in America right now. New Year for me was quite a while ago. Quite a while ago indeed. Because it's 13-hour time difference between where I live and Tokyo. But yeah, I celebrated New Year's quite a while ago. It was yesterday for like American time. But yeah, excited to be back in Japan. Got some more yen from the 7-Eleven. I gotta put that to the side. You try to count and see how much I got left. Now I withdrew pretty much everything that I planned to withdraw for the trip, so I need to see about how much I have. I've spent quite a bit between today and yesterday. Definitely going to slow down going to the bars. I'm spending a lot at the bars, especially on New Year's. 10:02, so it's like 2 hours ahead of like Japan time, because it's only 8 here in Tokyo right now. But yeah, yesterday, when I arrived here, got to the hotel, went out, got ramen, got beer, went to a bar, drank quite a bit. Was a lot of gaijin out at the bars yesterday. Today it's been, the beginning of the day started good through the midday, but the night has been a little disappointing, honestly. Because I was in Shibuya, and like pretty much all the bars and like restaurants that I wanted to go to was closed, and a lot of the stores was closed. Like Uniqlo was closed, Book Off closed early today. It was closed. I think it was closed all day yesterday. Book Off was. So, and then restaurants serve beer and stuff because I was wanting to drink because it's New Year's, and a lot of the restaurants here are closed. So, and a lot of the bars are closed. I was trying to find like a whiskey and bourbon type bar to visit and get some good drinks from. But the one, like, I couldn't find any in Shibuya that was like open, so I gave up searching there. And then I was like, well, I'll try Shinjuku because this is where I was drinking yesterday, and the one that I went to yesterday, it's closed today. And I tried to go to like a couple of other ones, and they was closed. And then I was looked around quite a while for like some restaurants, but since quite a few restaurants are closed as well, all of the restaurants that are open, since it is New Year's and there are at least a decent amount of gaijin here. Honestly, it seems like tourism is down, especially compared to like summertime. But even still, with like the restaurants being closed, like all of the restaurants was basically full of people and had lines outside, so didn't want to do that. So I came out to Nishi Shinjuku, which is like West Shinjuku, to the west of Shinjuku, and went to one of the restaurants that is close by the hotel. Got a meal at that, got some drinks at that. It was the only place I found that wasn't too busy, because it's quite a I think it's like over half a mile walk from Shinjuku area out to where this hotel is. And got a drink, got some dinner, and dropped by the convenience store to pick up some snacks and even more drinks. spicy chili potato chips. I had these tonight because the only thing I have in the room to snack on is this melon pod I bought earlier. Always, like, that's the first thing that I bought when I got here. Like this morning, well, yesterday I went out to bars and stuff, but I didn't hit a 7-Eleven to like get any snacks or drinks. I was just out at bars last night because it was New Year's Eve. But the first thing that I bought here was a melon pod and a strawberry yogurt drink. So I got those two things. I also got some Pocky to try. I don't think I've ever had this type of Pocky. Oddly enough, I think I've bought Pocky maybe once or twice the whole time, like out of all 6 of my Japan trips. It's just something I never really buy here for some reason. I got some milk. I need to put this in the refrigerator. Usually they give you a straw, but I don't think she gave me a straw tonight. Got a Pocari Sweat. Got that to drink tonight or tomorrow. And a bunch of alcoholic drinks. We have a Kirin beer. They finally, last time I was here, this particular 7-Eleven did not carry these, or they was just out of stock the whole time I was here. But a Calpis Sour. So I bought 2 of them because it had them in stock. This is my favorite alcoholic beverage that you can get from Konbini. It's my favorite one that I've tried out of all the ones that I've tried, and I also got a gin and soda because I was wanting some gin tonight as well. I was really wanting to go to a bourbon place, like I said, bourbon or whiskey or something, but for some reason you would think a lot of the bars and stuff would be open with it being New Year's Day, but for some reason a lot of places was closed. That was very surprising. So the places that was open was like Mandarake and stuff, and I went to Nagano Broadway, went to a bunch of the Mandarake, bought some stuff from there. I'm putting all the stuff in the refrigerator by the bed. I swear these rooms keep getting smaller. It seems like this room is even smaller than the one I was in last time. It seems like every trip that I make to Japan, I progressively get in a smaller room. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but I swear I remember like you could set up the suitcase stand, because all the rooms come with a suitcase stand. There was room to put it at the end of the bed, but in this room there is no room at the end of the bed. It's just the wall almost up against the bed, and I'm having to put the suitcase stand basically in the walkway from coming in the door and right in front of the bathroom. What else did I get? Anyway, like I said, went to Nagano Broadway today. Walked around there quite a while. Which Nagano Broadway, they don't open until noon, so I got out there early. Had to do some sightseeing. Was going to go to a shrine, but for some reason, I guess this is like a Japanese tradition, but I was going to like a random shrine in Nagano. What happened to the hentai channel? I've been meaning to upload to that. I filmed a video for it on one of my trips like this year. I filmed a video for the hentai guy and I never got around to editing and uploading it. So there are plans to revive the channel at some point, because that's one thing I was going to talk about. The things that I bought today I cannot show on YouTube without like covering them up, because I bought 7 H manga and some doujinshi, which let's see if I can show off any of the doujinshi. I don't think I can. Nope. Not what I can show off. Maybe? Questionable. Let's see if I can maybe censor it, kinda. We got a Roxy Dojin, because today or yesterday they started stocking the doujinshi for Kamikit 105 at Melon Books, and if there was still a Toranoana still around, all the ones in Akihabara are closed, but I went to the Melon Books in Shinjuku, and this picked up, I believe, dojin. There was one in particular that I was going there for, and I wasn't able to find it. But I picked up quite a few that I just saw that was there from either artists that I know previously that I've bought art from, or just titles that look good. That one I would not be able to censor. Um, this is a Ranma half one. I got this one because I'm a big Ranma half fan, and yeah, I wanted this. I can probably show this one off honestly, but I'm gonna censor it just in case. This is from Sobaru, or that's his like name for dojin, but his actual name is like Rasen, I believe. I follow him on Twitter, and I believe it's an Idolmaster series that he's going on. Anyway, this is the third one here, and I have the second one. I bought the second one, I believe, in August of this year is when it came out, and I bought it from him just at Comiket. And this one is by Allegro. I believe he uses the same name for everything, but it's Allegro. And this is the third part. Wait, no, this is like a new title, a new girl. So there's no previous titles. This is a new title that he did for Comiket 105. Yeah, I was a little sad that I wasn't able to attend Comiket 105. I really wanted to, but if I went to Comiket 105, I probably, well, I know either I would have to do a really short trip to Japan, or I would have to basically be away from, I had to choose be away from home for New Year's or be away from home for Christmas. It was one or the other that I would have to be away from because I have a time span in between fall semester at college and spring semester at college, and that's when I'm doing this Japan trip, like in between those semesters. So there's a window that I have, and I would have been missing either one of the other holiday, or both holidays if I just spent my time here. But I told my parents, I was like, I can either be here for one or the other, and my family wanted me there for Christmas. Dating is good. Right now I'm talking to 4 or 5 Japanese women that I just started messaging since I got here yesterday, trying to set something up to meet up. But yeah, there's like 4 or 5 that I've been messaging so far since I got here. I really like dating here in Japan. It's a lot better. Definitely for comparison to where I live, I definitely like the dating scene a lot more here, but it's fine. It'll be even better whenever I finally move here, because right now it's like a lot of one-off dates or just meeting up with people and kind of doing the filling out process. So I can't really do long term. It's like, how can I convince someone like you're going to meet over a short time span because I'm only here for like a couple weeks? How would I convince someone to be in a committed long-term relationship that is also going to be long distance, where I'm not going to be moving here until like 2028? So it's like it would be a long distance relationship all the way until 2028. So yeah, I have not found my soulmate either. It is very difficult dating in America. Like I said, especially where I live. A lot of the things you come across, especially with like online dating, is the obesity rate in America is extremely high. So, and especially on like the dating apps, it just brings them all out. And especially being in the South, like there's even more like obese people. There's a lot of obese people in the South in America. So it's like, and when I'm talking about obese, I'm not talking about 150, 200 pound range. I'm talking 300-400 pound range for a lot of women there. So those completely out of the question. I don't even think I would date a girl that weighs like 150 pounds. Like that's too much for me. So being in Japan where the obesity rate is really low is very convenient. Plus, I do not like tattoos, and everyone in my age range or younger or slightly older than me, like almost 100% of them have tattoos, and I like that about Japan, how it's the dating, like it's frowned upon to have tattoos here, and I like that, so I don't like tattoos, so that's another reason I like dating here. Another thing you deal with, like in my age range, is there is a overabundance of single moms, and I'm not looking to enter in a relationship with someone that has kids. I don't want to be a stepdad. I don't want to raise the kid. I'm not looking out for a woman that just wants a man to just be around. And you see it a lot. It's like looking for someone to treat me and my baby right. It's like finally ready to settle down after having like 3 or 4 kids from different men, and now you finally want to settle down and be in a committed relationship. So you deal with a lot of single moms where I live, a lot of obese people where I live. And the fourth thing is drug use. I'm not into drugs. I don't like drugs. And that's a very abundant thing, at least where I live in America. A lot of people are on drugs. So finding anyone outside of those 4 perimeters within my age range, that doesn't have super unrealistic expectations, because if they don't fall into those 4 categories, they are very likely to be a high value woman, probably outside of my league, that I wouldn't be able to date. So they would be looking out for like the millionaires and stuff, and I'm not a millionaire. I'm decently well off, but yeah. So finding someone where I live is very difficult to do. I don't think my standards are very outlandish. Honestly, it's like I don't want a single mom. I don't want anyone that's obese. Don't want anyone covered in tattoos, and don't want anyone addicted to drugs. It's like I'm not even mentioning like uh, physical attraction outside of the weight thing. It's like I don't really care about uh, your physical appearance outside of those 4 things. It's like I don't think my standards are outlandish, because I say that because I have incredibly good luck dating here in Japan, like doing hookups and dating and meeting new people. I find that very easily to do here in Japan, because a lot more people fit those criteria that I look for whenever I'm trying to settle down. But yeah, dating here definitely a lot better. As a man, not sure how it is as a woman because I'm not a woman, but I'm sure it would probably be about the same. Especially here in Tokyo, there's over 30 million people here, so just the pool of people is there is a language barrier. The app that I use is Bumble. That seems to be what Japanese people like to use the most. I've tried things like Tinder and OkCupid and stuff, and never really had much luck on those. But for some reason, Japanese people seem to really like Bumble for some reason. So that's the one I use here. There might be some more, but those are just the ones that I've used. And yes, there usually is a language barrier, which sometimes I speak Japanese whenever I go out on dates with them, but usually I try to find people that at least know a bit of English, because it makes it easier, because I don't feel comfortable in my Japanese. Even though I can speak it, I don't feel comfortable uh, going out on dates. I cannot hold a deep conversation. I can hold like a very basic, like everyday conversation. I can't go deep into like categories that I don't know. Though I have noticed since I've been here this time, like I'm able to like read some kanji and understand more while listening. I still don't think I'm looking for anyone that's perfect. It's like I'm not looking for a woman that's a multimillionaire. Well, which would be nice, honestly, if I could find a nice sugar mama to just treat me well for life and just settle down with that. Settle down with like a 40, 50 year old multimillionaire. That would be perfect, and never have to work again. But it's hard to find anything like that. Very hard. Yeah, as I was saying with Japanese, yeah, I'm definitely able to understand things from context now, even if I don't know every word in the sentence, especially whenever reading. I'm able to infer from context what it means. I notice I'm also able to understand like readings of kanji that I've never seen and don't know. I'm able to understand those now. So My Japanese is improving, not as fast as I would like. I wish I was fluent by now, but just don't have the time to put like 8 hours of Japanese study and immersion every day in. Not able to do that right now. Oh yeah. There was an H manga. Oh god. What is that? Oh, I guess I got a postcard from Melon Books. And definitely gonna have to cover the H manga. I got the newest or second newest because he came out with both of them around the same time. Yumesuke Kotoyoshi's newest or second newest H manga. I picked that up from Melon Books too. So that's pretty cool. So how long have we been live? I was gonna go live for like 30 minutes or so. 21 minutes. All right, I have a bit more time, I guess. What time is it getting to be? So 8:30. I do want to try to get to bed at a decent time. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing tomorrow. What is tomorrow? The 2nd. I was wanting to go out to the 3rd. We'll go out on the 3rd out to the Akihabara area, so I might try to go to a different area tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Mostly just gonna wing it this trip. Don't really have too many plans. I was possibly gonna go back to Tokyo Tower this time. I haven't been to Tokyo Tower since 2018, so it's been a long time. The last time I went, they still had the one piece of amusement park down there. Unfortunately, COVID killed that off. COVID has killed off a lot of things, unfortunately. A lot of things are gone. That is never coming back, so that is slightly disappointing. I was watching a YouTube video, so let me put these on and see if it's still connected. All right. All right. Got that set back up. And I am back. I think there's a lag going on with it. It seems to be because I have OBS pulled up and I also have the stream pulled up. So I'm able to look at the feed live, and it seems to be at least a decent lag. So that's a little annoying. I'm not sure what I can do about the lag. I don't know if it's just OBS that naturally lags and I need to start using something else. I don't know if it has a lag whenever I do my study with me streams. I don't think it does, but it definitely seems to have a pretty substantial lag right now. More like hentai. I have a lot of hentai. I have a lot of hentai artist friends. I was gonna message one of them and see if they wanted to go out for drinks. Possibly while I'm here. One of my Japanese hentai artist friends lives down in Fukuoka, and I have been considering buying a plane ticket down there. Leave from Haneda, go down to Fukuoka, either spend one day down there or just stay the night down there and then come back. But I haven't seen him since 2019, and we went out for udon last time, so it would be cool to meet back up with him. I will be looking out for some more hentai when I go to Akihabara. I'm gonna head to the Mandarake out there because I haven't found everything that I'm looking for. Though I do have a bag full of other ones, and I'd probably have to cover the entire front of it if I wanted to show them off, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Oh yeah, I was really close to getting Binbo Gamiga, I believe is the Japanese title. The English title is Good Luck Girl. They had it at Mandarake and Nagano Broadway. Nakano? Yeah, Nakano Broadway. And I was thinking about getting it, but I didn't want to buy like a bundle of manga this early on, not knowing how much stuff I was going to buy. I only have limited room in my luggage and kind of want to buy some souvenirs for my family while I'm here this time, maybe some like clothing or something, so I'm not sure how much room that'll take up. So I'll probably wait until a bit closer to the end of the trip before I try to buy like a manga bundle. I want to make sure I have room for it. My hair is always a mess. I haven't brushed my hair in years. The only time my hair gets brushed, since I started keeping short hair, I used to brush my hair when I used to keep my hair long, but since it's short, I basically never brush it out. Also, it was like really breezy today, and I wore my headphones on like all day to keep the cold wind out of my ears, and it seems to have pushed down the top of my hair for some reason and sides and areas. But the wind got the front, and now it's like all tangled up on the front. So it was pretty breezy and it was pretty cold here in Tokyo today. So I think that's why my hair is more messed up than usual, even though it's always messed up. But what was I got this brochure from Nakano Broadway. I always mess it up. I think I say Nagano a lot, but it's Nakano. Yeah, a lot of stuff in here was closed today. And Nakano Broadway, like Mandarake was some of the only stores that actually opened up today. Like there was a lot of them that was just closed today, so that was also really strange. And Nakano Broadway was actually really quiet. Usually, whenever I go out there, it's always really busy, like shoulder to shoulder, and it's like you're bumping up against people while walking down the halls the whole way, pretty much. And it was surprisingly quiet, so it was nice to be able to browse the stores and it not be as many people as usual. Oh, some other things that I was thinking about getting. They had some Tolliver Original, not Darkness, but Tolliver Original OVAs at Mandarake. I thought about buying those, but they're kind of big because it comes with a manga volume, it comes with a DVD. And I thought about buying those, but those take up a lot of room, so I wanted to put that off. I'm also not sure if I have them honestly, and I don't know if I have photos to verify if I have them or not. I'll need to check on my phone and see if I have some photos from my last trip and see if I have any of them or if I could buy any of them eventually. Do I have Facebook or Instagram? Yes, I believe there are links to my Facebook page for this channel. If you go to like my channel, it'll have like links somewhere at the top. I'm not sure where. Not. I'm not sure about mobile, but I'm pretty sure on the desktop you can link to it. And I also have my Instagram linked as well, I believe. And that one is. I don't update my Facebook too much anymore. I need to try to update it more frequently than I do. But my Instagram is for this channel, but also kind of like a personal vlog. I use it for things outside of like anime manga. I post like a lot of photos of my cats or some of my vacation stuff outside of like Japan and outside of like anime and manga related things. But yeah, I mostly use it for that. It's mostly just a vlogging place where I can upload photos and write about post. All right, it has been about 30 minutes, so I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream here in a bit. Going on 8:30, I'll probably try to get to bed around 10-ish. Need to call my family, let them know I'm fine. I always call my family and check in. Um, Actually, I was going to. I could probably walk out to it still. I went to the Tokyo Metro Government Building, I believe is like the name of it, in Shinjuku. I went to that at the beginning of the day for the first time. I've never actually been to it. They have observation decks on the 45th floor that you can go up and like see around Tokyo and see Mount Fuji and stuff. And went to that earlier, and I was planning to do it at night, so I'll probably go ahead and I might go out to it tonight, but I am getting tired, or I might just wait and try to do it later before I leave. But I would like to go up there at nighttime and see like how pretty the city is from like a 360-degree angle. So that would be cool. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end the stream here, and might stream again tomorrow, or might space out the streams a bit more, like when I actually buy something worth showing off, since I can't really show off any of the stuff that I bought this time. So yeah, we'll see you guys later.